So communication is internal first before it becomes external. So the way we speak to ourselves really begins to prepare the path that we'll take. So a lot of people say to me, I've been asked to do a presentation, or I've been asked to speak out more because I'm not speaking out. I've been asked to take leadership in a particular direction, and I'm holding back because I think somebody else is better at it, or I'm holding back because I feel that I'm not good enough, really. The bottom line is I'm not good enough and somebody else is better. And so that causes us to procrastinate. Now, if you're not aware of that, you're going to be holding back, or you're going to try to speak with a lack of focus and energy and a lack of intentionality in what you do, because you're not fully committed to what you're saying, because you actually don't believe it. You don't believe that you're capable and that somebody else should be doing it. So what we need to be aware of, awake to and aware of what's going on with our internal language. And perhaps instead of feeling not good enough, as most humans do, is to say, how can I begin this journey, and what is it that I need to do to create this new path? What are the gaps that I feel, and what is it that I need to learn or begin the journey? How do I begin the journey? Which then allows you to at least get started. So what I'm talking about here is spend time with your feelings, connect to these triggers by going to the heart rather than the head, because the head says, get over it, no, you're not as good as him, whereas the heart gives you more information. The heart will say, I don't feel I've got what that person has. And then you can inquire and ask the heart, which is the mini you, the younger you can ask, what is it that you want? And it'll probably, this is like internal work. You can do this as a meditation, is to sit with your feeling. Because in the feeling, if you approach it and you sit with it, instead of going, I hate that part of myself, which most of us do, and we just move on. And we're burying these feelings that are beginning to speak, and they hold you back and they hassle you. And so go to the feeling and look at it, and look at the thought and the belief in that, which usually is the younger you. And then you can say to that feeling, what is it that you need? And you will find that you can start creating solutions to move you forward into creating what it is that you want and in becoming who you are. And this is how we evolve, right? And we're not going to be able to evolve unless we go to what stops us, which is the clue is in the feeling, not the thinking creates the feeling, okay? So the thinking creates, it's a thought, creates an emotion, the emotion creates a feeling. The feeling can either, speaks to you. So you need to sit with those feelings. So at night time or morning, whatever, spend time addressing the feeling, even putting your hand on your heart and going, okay, what's really going on here? As the big girl, as the big man, it's like stand up and what's going on here and what needs to be addressed, because that's listening to yourself and your inner voice. And I think that is more important, and the beginning of being able to hear and listen to others, and even to be able to speak clearly with more confidence, is to know that you've first spoken to yourself.